I wanted to take just a couple of minutes to talk to you about MLA for your essay, for your rhetorical analysis essay 1. So a couple of things. You'll have your 1-inch margins. You will start with a heading. So this is just the first line on the page, not a header, with your name, my name, the course, the date. Notice the format, 19 Feb. It's a long month, so we're going to put a period, 2023 in this case. Obviously, it'll be October in your case. This should be your due date. Then centered, notice it's not bold, italicized, or underlined, is your title. You should have an interesting title to your paper. It should not simply be rhetorical analysis essay. That does not indicate that you've really thought about what you would, how you want to engage your reader, so you want a good title. Then, as a header, you're going to include your last name and page number. You can do this by going, if you're in Word, going to insert, and then it will give you the option. You'll choose page number, and then you can just type your name in front of it. Works similarly if you're working in Pages or Google Docs. Then the full paper is going to be double-spaced, and your paragraphs will be indented. Now, for in-text citations, you are going to use timestamps. And so look at this. If the way the vegetables inside the burrito are grown is changed to a new way, it could improve the dirt where we grow those things. You're going to include the timestamp. Be aware. You have to include the year, the minutes, and the seconds. So in most cases, that's going to be 00, colon, 00, colon, and then your seconds. It could be that it runs longer than just that 1 second. So then you would include the range that is being included. Let me go back to that. All right. So if you need the range to show that it took place over several seconds, you would go 000016-23. And that tells me that it took place from second 16 to second 23. If it only took place over 1 second, then you can just put 16 and that's perfectly fine. But you do have to have all of those. If you start with just this, then that indicates that that would be years and minutes as opposed to minutes and seconds. So be careful about that. Now let's look at your works cited page. So when you're doing works cited for YouTube, I provided you a link in the frequently asked questions email last week for essay 1, but I wanted to go over this for you as well. Typically you are going to have an author. In this case, it's a corporate author, which gives you a couple of options. Because it's a corporate author, you can kind of leave it off if they're who uploaded the video. If not, you can include that it was Chipotle, Procter & Gamble, Google, whomever. So your company, followed by a period. Then the title of the ad, which should be listed there, that title is going to be in quotation marks, and it's going to be followed typically by a period. But if like in this case where the title of the ad includes a question mark, then you would include that question mark. Then you're going to tell who it was uploaded by. So if you're looking at your YouTube video, over below the video, just below it to the right hand side, you're going to say, it's going to say somewhere, or it might be to the left hand side depending on your view, it's going to say uploaded by. You're just going to put what that is. In this case, it was uploaded by Chipotle. Then you're going to have the date it was uploaded. Then you're going to have the YouTube website address followed by a period. And then while you are not, this is an optional element, when you come to your research paper, which is the next paper, you need to be in the habit of providing access dates. The importance of access dates are they let your reader know when you're dealing with electronic sources. So anything you find from the internet, when you access the source, which means if something has changed, your reader knows to go back and see if they can find a previous version or edition of the source. So when you provide accessed, and then you would give the date that it was accessed. Now here's something that this person did wrong. Again, it's a long month, so we're going to abbreviate that. So access 17 Feb 2021 followed by a period. This is all you have to do for MLA for this particular essay, because the only sources you are using are your brains and your commercial. I hope this helps.